Hey there, Bull Biker here. Today I'm going to show you all the stuff I put in my backpack when I go to do some trail building. Alright, so it sucks at focusing. Anyway, here's all the stuff that I bring with me when I go trail building, except for my little half shovel that I kind of left at the dig site that I'm going to today, or at my trail building site that I'm going to. So I'll just go over the shovel first. It's not very big. It's like 3 feet tall. And what I do to take it with me is I push the handle through this loop, and then put the digging end, I don't know what the hell to call it, the actual shoveling end, into my bag. And that keeps it nice and doesn't fall out, doesn't take the zipper down, all that crap. The next thing, just a regular handsaw. This thing was like $10 after tax at Walmart. Get them on Amazon, whatever. You don't need anything special. You're just kind of, you're not cutting through any giant trees, right? And second thing, or third thing, I guess now, is a little hatchet. Again, this is just a cheap little hatchet. You can get these on Amazon, wherever, 10-15 bucks. Although I do suggest, when you are buying this, get a sharpening stone as well, because I don't know, I like to use it to just hack off branches, and I use it to get rid of roots and crap that are in the way. So you're smashing it into dirt pretty often, which does dull it down quickly. Next, we have a pair of sunglasses. Now, days like this, it's not that great out, so I probably am not going to need these. But if it's on a sunny day, it's good to protect your eyes, all that stuff, right? Number 4 is some fluorescent, doesn't have to be fluorescent, but just some type of marking tape that you can take with you, so when you're plotting out the course, you can kind of wrap it around the trees that you know where you want to go around, so it makes it easier to kind of visualize it from top to bottom. And then all your regular stuff here. I got tire levers, multi-tool. Actually got this when I bought my bike off Chain Reaction. God, this camera will not focus on anything tight. Water bottle. Keep hydrated while you're building. Maybe put some kind of powder in there. Next, a rag. Just to wipe off your stanchions even, or your dropper posts while you're building. And then also at the end of your dig and build session, you can wipe off the shovel or the axe or the hatchet, and just kind of keeps your bag a little bit cleaner. Next, we have zip ties. So I use these sometimes if I want to attach a few little logs together, not like big ones, but I just kind of want to make a bunch of them into something bigger. I can use that. Spare tube. Obviously, kind of always bring that when you're riding, but still a good idea if you're building a trail. And a shock pump. I don't always bring my shock pump, but I never know what I'm going to end up building. Like the other day, I ended up building like a 6-foot drop, and if your suspension's set a little bit too soft, it's good to check and test all the stuff you're going to do. Now we have an extra pair of socks. So, I don't know, I end up digging a lot. A lot of the days I dig is it's muddy, it's wet, it's crappy out, my feet get wet. I can change these out on the side of the trail and it makes me a little bit happier. Now we have a tire pump. This is a Lifeline tire pump. It's pretty cheap. It's not the greatest in the world, but it does get the job done. The next weird one, a bike lock. So sometimes, depending on the trail I'm building, I might leave my bike kind of far away from me. So I like to lock it to a tree just for a little peace of mind, so you never know if somebody's wandering through the forest. We're like, oh, looks like a nice bike, and then you go up and it's like, where the hell did my bike go? Next, helmet. I usually wear this while I'm going, so I don't know. But it's also a good idea to just to keep this on you, because you never know. Run into a tree, there goes your brains. Have fun with that. And the last couple things here we have are my riding gloves and my working gloves. So you can wear riding gloves to dig and cut and all that crap, but it wears them out kind of quickly. So if you grab yourself a second pair of cheap, these are like $5 I think, I don't know. You get some cheap work gloves, saves your nice expensive riding gloves for riding and that for working. So that's all the stuff I throw in my backpack for when I go trail riding, and I can just go wherever and start building anytime I want. So that's everything you need to build a trail. It's pretty cheap. You can get everything there for probably under $60, which is, you know, with other crap you buy for your bike, is not very expensive. The reason I got all this stuff and started building trails is I've kind of been building trails since I was a kid. All the areas around me have never had like really nice trails to ride. I've had to make all my own stuff. So I obviously don't have it down to a science. But if you want to ride some really nice trails, sometimes the best option you have is to build your own. And don't be afraid to get out there and start digging. A little bit of elbow grease and these tools, and you're going to have some awesome trails. Well, might take some time, but you'll be really happy you did. Thanks, this has been the Bold Biker. Get out there, dig, ride. Yeah, just keep ripping.